Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be playing with the new Chanel launch. This is the Rêve de Chanel collection. This is all about dreamy, soft, ethereal colors, and I did go ahead and pick up a few pieces from the collection that we are going to play with today. So if you're interested in learning a little bit more about this collection, I'm also going to be sharing some swatches and some comparisons so that you can assess whether you need some pieces from this collection or not. Then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I am so excited. We have some new Chanel goodies, and this is from the Rêve de Chanel collection, and Rêve means dream collection. This collection is all about escaping reality. It is said that Gabrielle Chanel used her dreams to reinvent herself, and I think we often all do a little bit of that. She drew on her imagination to form a new approach to beauty, one that would be soft and carefree. Her poetic world inspired this newest collection. So I admit I was a little bit excited about this collection because it's right in my wheelhouse, sort of soft and ethereal with those kind of coral and soft pink tones. So I tend to gravitate towards those. So this is about having bold, luminous eyes, pastel nails, and entrancing lips. So I did pick up a few pieces from this collection and I thought we would do a little unboxing, put it on my face and play. So first of all, shows up in the beautiful Chanel box. Love, love, love. And I ended up picking up the beautiful illuminating powder in the Rêve de Camellia. And we'll take a peek at this. And you guys, ooh. And you guys, I'm not a huge highlighter girl, but this was in this sort of rosy toned highlighter and it just looks so pretty. So of course it's going to come in the little beautiful Chanel velvet bag. Open this up and we'll take a peek at this color. Oh wow. Okay. And here is this highlighting powder. It's got the camellia imprinted, and then it does come with its own little cute kabuki brush. So this just looked so pretty, I could not resist. Let's go ahead and swatch this just a bit. And here is the color of this highlighting powder. So pretty. Ooh. Here is a little swatch here that looks so pretty, and I will tell you that it just glided right on the skin, has a really nice texture, and of course I love this because it's going to be a bit more subtle, a little bit more ethereal, and just so darn pretty. Next I picked up the eye quad in Imaginaire, and this was the one I was on the fence of because I know I have plenty of quads similarly in these tones, but I did end up getting it just to show you guys. And then again comes in the pretty little Chanel velvet case. And let's take a peek at these colors. Again, nothing new or extraordinary. I just was attracted because these are the kind of eye quads that I get a lot of wear out, and I love little soft ethereal eyes. So there is one shade that I'm looking at over here that has a bit of sparkle in it that I feel like is going to make the eyes pop, and I'm going to just show you that. So there's this color, a beautiful peach tone. And then over here, we've got a pretty almost burgundy shade. Using this one over here, a very soft pale peach. And then over here, a deeper peach color. So again, you guys, nothing new or extraordinary. This just looked like something I would wear and thought you guys might want to see if you need it as well. So let me swatch this for you. And here is a swatch of the Imaginaire's quad over here. So we'll be putting this on my eyes today. Now, I almost passed on this because I have a few other Chanel eye quads that are very similar, or I thought they were. The one that I love, and this is from a few seasons back, it is Warm Memories, and it had this gorgeous peach tone in here. But as I am looking at the two of these together, this one is definitely more in the apricots and soft peaches, where this is definitely more mauve in tones and then has that pop of peach. So this has been very loved. This is Warm Memories, and so this is kind of good to know that they are not identical. And then the other one that I was thinking of that had a similar look to it is the Le Beige palette in Warm. And as you can see, these are going to have similar kind of peachy coral tones, but this one again is going to be softer and more ethereal looking, I believe, than this one. So already feeling better about my purchase. And then the other one that I absolutely love is from Tom Ford, and I think I'm in the minority, but this is the Naked Pink eye palette, and I use this one all the time because again I like a softer eye. And when I was looking at the colors in this quad, it was reminding me of my Tom Ford Naked Pink, but again, as you can see, the top colors up here are a little bit more sandy beige versus the soft apricots and soft peaches in this Imaginaire eye quad. So we'll create an eye look in a minute using this. And then I ended up picking up one of their new Stylo Lumiere Regard pens, and I was just a little bit intrigued by it, and I ended up getting it in the color Eclat. And this is a new product to me, so I just wanted to give it a try, and it just looks like it would be fantastic for adding just a little bit of lightness in those inner eye sockets, as well as a little extra highlighting on the tops of your cheeks, the bridge of your nose, and a little bit above the Cupid's bow. So wanted to try one of those out, and they come in two different colors. And then I ended up picking up just one of the Rouge Coco flashes, and I was super intrigued by the shade Halo. Now I'm already a fan of the Rouge Coco Flash formula. This is going to give you a soft, glossy look on the lips, and oh my goodness. And this halo looked so gorgeous. It is just a little lavender tinged lipstick. So I've been really into these lighter, almost no lipstick lipsticks lately. I love the dreamy white that I just picked up from the last collection. And I don't even think you're going to be able to see this swatch on me. This is definitely one of these lighter, little glossy topper lipsticks, and it just has a little bit of lavender tinge to it. So we're going to try that out today as well. One thing I will tell you about these lighter lipsticks is sometimes they can be super magical on the lips. They can be fantastic toppers and such. So even though I cannot see the lavender tinge here, I'm noticing on my wrist over here, it is just providing a nice little reflection on my wrist. So it's right over here, and it is just looking a little bit glossy and pretty. The collection also came out with a Rouge Allure ink in a really pretty color, and three other colors in the Rouge Coco Flash, Halo, Romance, and Flannery. So I personally have been buying a lot of lipstick lately and just went ahead and picked up one for now. So that is the theme of the collection. These are the pieces that I picked up, and now let's go ahead and put some of these products on my face. To save time, I did go ahead and put on foundation, and I've got a teeny bit of blush on. No bronzer or anything like that, but just a little bit of color. So I'm going to start by doing my eyes, and we are going to use the Imaginaire eye quad, and I am going to first pull you in a little bit closer. First of all, I'm going to start with this very pretty pale peach color, and I'm going to put that all over my eye as a base here. Okay, we laid down that soft peach color, and that's just going to give me a nice little base. Then I'm going to go in to the, I would call this apricot color or a deeper peach tone, and we're going to put that in the crease. And I am using my blender shader brush from Chanel. Okay, so we added in just a little bit of depth in that crease, and then I'm going to go ahead and use this little sparkler over here, and I'm going to put that on my lid, and this one looks so pretty, just like this. It has just a little peach undertone in here, and let's see if this sort of pops the eyes. Okay, put on that little put on a little bit of that sparkly shade on the eyes, and I'm going to come into this brown burgundy shade, and I'm going to use this flat brush side here, and I'm going to come in and do a little bit of this near my lash line here. Okay guys, here is this eye quad on my eyes. Again, very soft and ethereal. I am going to go ahead and tightline my upper lash line. I'm going to be using Chanel Brune Agape. This is a soft bronzy brown, and add a little bit of impact on my, and add a little bit of definition on the lash line here. Just a little bit down on the bottom as well. Okay guys, here is this soft peachy coral toned eye quad. And then I'm going to go ahead and put mascara on, clean up my brows, and then we'll play with the rest of the products, and then I'll give you my thoughts on this eye quad. Okay, I have mascara on, eyeballs are on, very soft, ethereal eye look. And then I thought I would use the Stylo Lumiere Regard in Éclat, and I'm going to put a little bit of this pen in the inner corners and see what this is all about. Okay, some product has come out, and here is a swatch of this Éclat. Very, very soft right here. And again, I kind of thought this would be fantastic to put right in that inner corner, because when I try to do that with my finger, I tend to get a little bit not exactly in the area that I want. So I thought the pen might be kind of fun, and just wanted to try these out. So then what we'll do is we'll put a little bit of this on the cheekbones just so you can see. The texture is really thin and almost like watery feeling. Not in a bad way, almost like it feels like it would be hydrating. I'm going to put a little bit of that up in that brow bone. Okay, very subtle highlighter, and I do think that some of you who are like myself and who do not maybe wear highlighter every single day, or you like something that is a bit more subtle, this might be a good option for you. It is feeling a bit like the illuminators that come in the bottles, but that this is in a pen formula. We'll put a little bit right here in the Cupid's bow as well. Okay, let's get to the fun part and use the Rêve de Camellia. This is their highlighting powder, and I was excited about this. I'm going to use the little kabuki, and I'm going to just put a little bit of product on the brush, and I'm going to go ahead and place that. So this has a little bit of a rose undertone in it, and I really do like that kind of highlighter that has just a bit of rose in it. And that's actually really pretty, you guys. Then I'm actually going to use a bit of this highlighter and put it on my lid. I was hoping that this little pretty shade right here would give my eyes a bit more impact, but it was actually super subtle, and I want a little bit more oomph on my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of this color right here. And I love these highlighters for this exact reason. I love to put these on my lids. Sometimes I will even just wear this as eyeshadow with a little eyeliner. And I do love the texture of these because they're a little bit more gel-like, and they really do mesh with your skin. And this was exactly what I was wanting, just a little bit more pop on the eyes. Okay guys, now we're gonna put on this Halo Rouge Cocoa Flash, and again, just a slightly lavender toned lipstick. So I'm gonna just put this on. And this is the shade Halo. And I love this. So even though this looks nothing like anything when I swatch it, let me just show you over here. I was like, uh-oh, people are not gonna like this one because when I swatch it, it is not really giving you a good swatch. But I know from past experience, like I love Dreamy White, I loved Camellia Blanc, like I love these sort of clear lipsticks with a slightly tinge underneath because they just make your lips look good. And I'm definitely feeling like I'm getting that little lavender undertone coming out once I put this on my lips. It's almost like it is working along with the pigmentation of my lips, and I'd be curious to see what others think if they picked up this color. So I personally love Halo, but totally get it. You could get a clear gloss, may not need to go ahead and pick up this Rouge Coco Flash in Halo. So out of everything that I just put on my face, my favorites would be, first, I love this Rouge Coco Flash in Halo. Personal thing, but I just know I will put this in my purse, take it with me, and wear it all the time. Right up my alley. The other thing that I like is this highlighter. I think it is super pretty. Did I really need it? No. If you have bought some of their other limited edition highlighters in the past, I don't think you're necessarily going to need to get this one, but if you like a slightly tinged rose champagne highlighter, this is a pretty one. I love the fact that it does come with its own little kabuki, and I do think that it just gave my skin and complexion a little oomph. I like it because it's not too much for someone like myself, a little bit more subtle. And again, I love to wear these kind of colors, like a little wash on my eye with some eyeliner and mascara, keep it simple, maybe a little bronzer in the crease, and so I will get use out of this pretty illuminating powder. As far as the eye quad, this to me is nothing special. I'm someone who will get use out of this because I like these kind of softer eyes. So if you don't have anything like this in your collection, let's just say you're just starting out and you are not someone who wears a lot of eyeshadow, then I think you might love this. It's just going to be a soft peachy coral look on the eyes, perfect for the spring, summer, subtle makeup, but you could get a very similar look using the La Beige, this palette in Warm. A little bit different, but you see it's kind of similar tones. Clearly I have used this. This is just going to give me a soft wash on the eyes. But again, you guys, nothing really special. You probably already own these colors. And between the two, like if I was going to suggest one over the other of these kind of soft eye looks that I like, this is the Tom Ford Naked Pink and this is the Imaginaires. I probably would still go with the Tom Ford Naked Pink. For some reason I felt like I got a bit more impact on my eyes with the Tom Ford versus this one. But because I have hazel green eyes, these peach tones will make my eyes pop just a little bit more. So this is not a big wow for me. I'm not telling anybody to rush out and buy that eye quad. And then as far as the Stilo Lumiere Regard, I need to play with this a bit more. I literally wanted to pick this up because I did like the idea of using this as highlighter just in those little creases, partly because when I use it on my finger, I tend to get it in areas that I don't necessarily want to. So I'm going to continue to play with this, but this again isn't something I would say, ooh, you guys, you must rush out and get it. So although I like the look that I created today, this is something that I would consider everyday makeup that I'm going to completely use and wear for at least the next month. I would not say that this was a blow your mind launch from Chanel. It is exactly what it said it is. It's about dreamy, soft, ethereal looks, and that is what I was able to create today. So if that interests you, then I think you might want to check out a few of these pieces. I do think that the halo might have already sold out. Somebody told me that. Donna, thank you for the heads up. But just know that they first launched the collection on Chanel.com, and then about a month later, they will have it at retailers like Nordstrom, Saks, Neiman's, all those kind of places. So this does not mean that you won't be able to pick up this Rouge Coco Flash if it interests you. Okay guys, this is my final look of the day using